Welcome to the Cold Boot, the show where I look at new games and or DLC. I am your host, Attack Slug, and this is The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing for the Xbox One. It's telling me welcome. This game's not new to existence. It was originally a 2013 PC release, and is now, this is the first time it's on consoles, as part of the December Games with Gold program. And I'm gonna hit create here. This is a hack and slash game in the vein of, say, Diablo or Torchlight. I don't have whatever the add-on required there is, so I'm just gonna be a hunter, because I don't have the DLC. I'm assuming the DLC costs money, so we're just gonna go with the basic class hunter here. I'm gonna put it on normal, suggested for action RPG enthusiasts. But there's also hard and heroic and casual, but you know. And like a lot of these games, like this genre, you can choose normal or hardcore. Hardcore means that's it, you're done. So we're going to go normal because that is what would be the basic... Can I hit select here? Can I hit... Wait. Oh. Why? Because I said so. Alright, so, here are our options. This is, you know, our character. And, level 1 normal, yeah, okay. We got story. We don't have scenario, because that apparently requires me to be level 30. Never-ending story, much like an endless dungeon. That's cool. And there is multiplayer and, you know, other options here. So we're just going to jump into it. This is the Cold Boot. I have not played this on PC, so I am not super familiar with this particular game. My knowledge of Van Helsing to begin with is I never saw the movie. Like, I'd seen the, you know, the trailers for it, but had never seen the movie. I do know it is based on Bram Stoker's Dracula, so one would assume vampires and werewolves and whatnot. But other than that, not super familiar with the source material, and I know the game itself got some sequels, and they recently put out a Final Cut version on Steam, which I guess had all three of them in one package, but obviously this is not that, it's just the first one. So, kind of 2 years late to the party on this stuff, so if you are super familiar with this game, then you already know what this is all about, but I don't, and this is the Cold Boot, so I'm taking a look at what the Xbox One version looks like. And so yes, if you have Games with Gold for December, for like the next 2 weeks, this game is free as long as you're an Xbox Live Gold subscriber, which I am, and have been for about 11 years now. So, that being said, I do enjoy a good action RPG. I do enjoy the Diablos and the Torchlights and that type of game. So, all about getting into some of this stuff here for, you know, a little bit here to see what it has to offer. I've heard this game is a little bit short as compared to the other games, but other than that, I haven't heard, you know, I kind of do, you know, a cursory glance at the internet to see, you know, what has been said if the game is not, you know, brand new in terms of being, you know, on other platforms. Because certainly when a game is brand new by itself, you know, you don't know much of anything outside of, you know, say, a launch trailer, but this one's been out there for a while. So the adventure has just begun. I talked over all that, so that is why I usually leave on subtitles. But usually story stuff in action RPGs, not the most important thing in the world. It's the loot. The loot, whatever the gameplay loop is, and getting said loot, and getting better loot, and playing through things, you know, more than once, as is the case with games such as this, in this genre. But I'm guessing that blood splatter is my loading bar. There we go. Okay. Yep. 3/4 overhead. This is, yep. I can't move yet. Game's playing itself right now. Move, attack. Left stick to move, X button to attack. Okay. Melee and range by pressing, alright, so clicking the stick. Use potions. Left on the D-pad.
So this is how I welcome folk.
Alright, so...
Why? This is an ancient and venerable
Alright.
tradition.
Do things pick up automatically? No, they don't. I gotta hit left trigger to... New item. Press the view button. I hate the buttons on this Xbox controller. Press the view button to access... Nope, that's the button. That's not the view button. It's the box in the box button. Where is my... Inventory? Right trigger. Inventory, okay. Equipment? Uh-huh. Did I already equip it, or... Like, what's the... Alright, equipped. Flintlock pistol. Got it. So, click the stick, and then... No. Now it's... Oh, X. I'm sorry, it's X. I keep hitting right trigger to think it's doing... I don't have anything in that slot. Alright, got some healing potions. Those thankfully pick up automatically. Gonna loot this corpse for some cash. And our horse is dead, and that's unfortunate. So, yeah, a lot of this stuff looking super familiar. Like, all the UI stuff looks super familiar. Like, this genre is pretty well established in terms of its genre tropes. So, let's slash these guys up now. Now, certainly, playing this on a controller is a little bit different than how you would normally play an action RPG, because you don't usually have direct control. You click your mouse to go kill things. You know, you say, you know, here's the thing that needs to die. I'm going to click on it and watch my guy attack it. Whereas here, you have direct control, much like, say, Diablo 3 on consoles, or like Torchlight on consoles. And hey, squirrel! Dead squirrel. Oh, you can kill the squirrels. Alright. So... Y is going to be healing, I think? Y is healing. Or no. Y was something, and that was a spell to heal? It said, like, yeah, it's left on the D-pad to heal. Oh, giblets. So, I'm not sure what Y was, but it seems to be a recharging thing. And that's cool. A? X? Oh, it just kind of appears. Whatever. Cutscene! So this looks about as good as you would expect a 2013 game for PC from an indie studio to look like. Like, I'm not expecting it to be, you know, super fantastical, because obviously there was a budget involved, and perhaps this license, you know, cost money, because, like, somebody owns the Van Helsing license, right? One would imagine. It had that movie and everything. But I'm not sure if the movie was the first part of that. Like, did the movie come before everything else, and just people are using that based on the movie, or... I don't know. I really don't know. These dogs are... These Dread Wolf Pack Masters are fucking me up. Let's heal and back off a little bit and gun them motherfuckers. New points available! Well, we're not gonna do that in the middle of shooting shit with Shawn Michaels. Level up. Alright, so... Body, dexterity, willpower, luck. Those are our 4 options to put points into. So not quite as detailed as other games in this nature in terms of what I'm going to upgrade here. Like, I don't see a skill tree or anything, at least not yet. So we're going to put points into body. I don't know. What is that? A? I got a couple of them. Sure. I'm not good at doing point layouts and like min-maxing and all that other stuff that people like do in these kind of games. I just kind of go, oh well, just kind of even it out, have a nice even experience, and that's probably a bad way to play these games, but I don't normally have that kind of time to do a lot of this stuff, so there's that. Plenty of mana potions here. We don't have any magic yet that I can see. I don't think anyway, because my mana is still full, so... Oh wait, what is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. What? Now have a secondary attack. Use the A button to use it. Oh, okay, okay, I see. You can... There is some kind of a skill tree stuff here. I see, okay. I was mistaken. Alright, Arcane Healing, that's what I used before. Ghostly Mirage, that's cool. Rampage. Rampage. Got it. Learn and unlearn, so you can kind of reassess your skill points at any given time that you want to. That's useful. Oops. I guess the question is for the auras, like, where do I put that? Like, I can edit it, but where does it... It's just as active. I don't know what that actually means. I'm not very clear on... Well, whatever. Back to the inventory here. I thought I picked up more stuff, but apparently all I got is this longsword? Okay. I thought I had more stuff there. I thought it was like there was some gloves or something like that. I don't know if that auto-equips or if it's not important, or if it's just vendor trash. I don't actually know. So we're gonna find out what the A button does here with these guys! Ah, shoot some lightning. Oops. The sword's out here. So, this is what you would expect from this kind of game. A lot of hacking, and slashing, and loot grind. So we're gonna loot this corpse here. Get some money and some mana. That's what's up. So I think having the companion stuff is pretty cool. She seems to certainly be putting in the work as like a weird ghost lady. So that's fun. Seems to be at least a bit more useful than, say, a pet in Torchlight 2, which kind of you just used as a, you know, pack mule. Didn't really fight. I mean, it fought a little bit, but didn't really do much of a difference. At least when I play the game. It's been a while. I could be wrong. I am often wrong on many things, but I also play many, many games, so it's hard to keep track of everything. That might have been a checkpoint. Maybe. We're gonna keep fighting these Dreadwolf Packmaster dudes. Shoot some lightning at them, because that's what's up. But this seems pretty bog standard so far. Perhaps it opens up later on, or it does different things later on. But this is, if you're looking for an action RPG and you've had your fill of, say, Diablo 3 Ultimate Edition on Xbox One, then perhaps this is another one to check out. I don't know how long it is. You know, I don't know what kind of staying power it has. It does have multiplayer, so that's you know, good. If you're into that kind of stuff. I know I played through all of Torchlight 2 and 1. Well, didn't have a choice in 1 because 1 was a single player game, but I think it was anyway. Played through all of Torchlight 2 by myself, which I've heard obviously it's a lot more fun with friends, but I didn't have anybody that I knew who owned it when it came out, so played it myself. I just got something there. Hold on. I just got a thing. Hold on. What am I doing here? Characters? No, inventory. Helsing. Oh, I see. Okay, I gotta go around the wheel. I feel dumb now. Alright, what do we got here? 4. 6. Cloak. Gork helmet. What do we get? Nope. A better vest? I knew I got a better vest. Ooh, there we go. Strumwork D99 Carbiner. Loot. All about that loot. And then those are our potions. Yep, okay. So now we got, that deal. Carbiner. Okay.
A Domo boy with a bag full of treasure.
Bag full of treasure? Suspicious. Where'd he go? I'm just kind of exploring the world here.
What's the matter with him?
What are you talking about?
Don't blame this on me. You started chasing him.
Oh, hi. Outlaw champion. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
I don't have any healing potions.
Companion death. Alright. That's a problem. This is all a problem. This is all... I'm playing on normal. What the fuck? Run away. Run away. Level up. Hell yeah, level up. Reputation has become available. Okay, well, we'll get into that in a minute here as soon as we loot these fucking corpses. So yes, my companion here can die, and I don't know what it takes to actually revive her, because she's even more of a ghost now. She's a super ghost. Spooky! Reputation, where was that? Companion. Oh, I can give her points? She's got no points. Journal. Achievements. Perks. Okay. Berserker. Berserker. My love for you is like a truck, Berserker. Would you like some making fuck, Berserker? Ghost Whisperer. Natural Healer. Precise. Second Chance. When you die... Inventory page, that seems... Max... Oh, I'll just go with Berserker. I guess I can get more than one at some point. Or I can unlearn that one and get... I don't know. Let's give ourselves some more points here, because... reasons. We're about done with this video, but, you know... I'm just going a little bit farther. But I want to know how to revive her. That didn't work. Is there a thing I need to do to... bring her back from the extra dead? The game didn't really explain that. Companion. I don't know. Behaviors. Okay. No, that's not... I mean, you can... There's a lot of options here. I do like options. Options are good. But I don't know how to bring her back to life. I mean, that's the thing I need to get an item for or something, but whatever it is, I don't have it. So, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, we'll press on a little bit farther here, and get whatever in this chest. Some gloves and whatnot. And go across this little tiny bridge. Oh god, more of these assholes. And now she's alive again. What happened? I don't know. Is she only, like, super ghost because of that? She's got full health again. I don't know what the fuck happened. They're really just whipping her ass, though. Like a government mule. And she's dead again. And now I got these assholes again. Oh, god damn it. Outlaws! Power through it here. I don't know. So she only dies for that one battle, and then she comes back in the next battle, I guess? That seems... I need to give her some potions to heal her. Something. I don't actually know. What do we got here? Shrine of... Oh, God! That was a sneak attack! You motherfuckers. Taking all your shit. Really? I thought I dealt with you. Companion... Alright, so yeah, she gains levels. That's cool. Open the chest. Give me stuff. Give me loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. I'm a bad man. Alright, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up here. It's gonna be a lot more hacking and slashing as we make our way through the incredible adventures of Van Helsing. There are Wendigos, or ghouls, or fucking whatever the fuck these things are. I don't actually know. Plenty of mythical beasts to slay here in the Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing for the Xbox One, part of the December Games with Gold program. So if you got that, go check it out. We made it all the way here, so we're good. This has been the Cold Boot. Oh, there's conversation choices. How about that? This has been the Cold Boot. I am Attack Slug. This was The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. And I will see you next time, and every day, right here on this channel. And I'm out.